Hi friends, this is the eNews for Wednesday, July 1st. We have a lot of things going on this summer, so I wanted to take some time to fill you in on what's happening. Last night we had our family campfire at the youth house. We have two more coming, so next Tuesday, July 7th, and on Tuesday, July 21st, we will also have the family campfires at 6:30 at the youth house. You don't have to sign up for that. You can just come join us for a family-friendly Bible study and some singing and some s'mores. So it's a good time to be together. Tonight at the youth house, there is youth group for students going into 6th grade through 12th grade. So that starts at 7:30 at the youth house, and that's every Wednesday throughout the summer. This coming Sunday, July 5th, Don Dawson will be here preaching as Pastor Dirk and Van are still on vacation this week. So we are excited to welcome Don back to be with us this coming Sunday. In 2 Sundays, that's the 12th of July, we are hosting a kickball game. It will be at Fawcett Field at about 1:30 after church ends. You can get changed into some play clothes and head down to the park. And we are serving lunch down there as well. We are asking that you will sign up so that we know how many to prepare for the lunch. The link to sign up is on the website. You can get the link in the eNews as well. Those are just a few things that are coming soon, but one of the biggest things that's going to still happen this summer is our next camp, and it is called Goat Camp, and I'm here with Elizabeth. She is the creator of Goat Camp, and we have now done this will be our 4th year having Goat Camp here. So if you have not attended Goat Camp or don't know what it is, we wanted to share some information about Goat Camp with you today. So Liz, what is Goat Camp? What does GOAT stand for?
Yeah, so in our culture, you might be familiar with the term GOAT, and in our culture, it stands for greatest of all time. It's often heard in sports or music, but greatest of all time often focuses on ourselves. And so the GOAT camp that we run here, GOAT, stands for Giving Our Abilities and Talents. And the whole camp it's just focused on how God gives us our abilities and talents, not to bring our self-glory here on earth, but to use them to glorify Him and point to Him who gave us those abilities and talents.
And how is Goat Camp different from VBS? What does a day of Goat Camp look like?
Yeah, so one of the biggest differences with Goat Camp versus VBS is at VBS, every camper is going to do the same things. That everyone's going to have, rec that day. Everyone's going to have art that day. Versus Goat Camp, your camper will get to have a more specialized day depending on where they feel God has given them gifts or talents. So a day at Goat Camp, we're going to start, every kid is going to learn a Bible story, all of which are pointing to why Jesus is the greatest of all time and not ourselves. And they'll start the day in their age group. Then we'll kind of gather together as a whole group. We'll kick off the day with some songs and dancing and some scripture memory. And then the rest of the day, they will spend focusing on an area that they choose when they sign up. So they can choose between sports, they can choose between creative corner, which is like arts and crafts, they can choose dance and music, they can choose STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, or math, and they can choose hospitality, which will be with Nicole, and that does things like cooking or flower arranging or just how to, welcome other people with different skills or techniques. And so every kid, when you sign up, you can choose one of the areas. Some of our spots are already full. Sports is already full, but all the other ones you can still sign up for. And again, your camper will spend every day doing that activity. They'll get to visit each activity throughout the week. So just because they don't get to sign up for sports, they'll still do sports one day. But if they sign up for, let's say, hospitality, they'll spend at least an hour in hospitality every day. Learning how they can use that area of those talents to glorify God more specifically.
And who can sign up for Goat Camp? What are the ages?
You can
Okay.
sign up for Go Camp if you've completed kindergarten, all the way through 5th grade.
And the stations that you talked about, are there particular stations where we would need more volunteers, or are there particular days that we could use more hands?
Yeah, so Tuesday, Thursdays, we definitely are in need of some more volunteers. So if you're available on, even if it's one of those days, that would be very, very helpful. Sports, we always need help with because there's a bigger group in that and they're outside and they're running around. So it helps to have more hands. So if you feel especially inclined to help with sports, let me know or let Nicole know. We would appreciate some help with that. But then also, if you just are someone who has an expertise somewhere, whether you are, you dance for however long and you feel like you've been given talents and abilities in that, let us know. Even if it's for one day to come in and just share with the kids how you use your talents or abilities, that can mean a lot for little ones to see adults talk about this too.
And volunteers don't have to just be adults. We will take youth
Hmm.
volunteers as well. So sixth grade and higher can sign up to volunteer. And also sixth graders, high schoolers, if you played a
Hmm.
sport and want to share how that sport has impacted you and how you have been able to use those gifts in different ways, kids love to hear that. If you are an adult volunteer, 18 or older, we do require the clearances on file with the church. If you volunteered with us before, we probably still have them. But if not, we will ask that you get those 18 and older. They are free for volunteers, and I can help you with that process if that is something that we need to go through to have you here. So when is Goat Camp?
Yes, Go Camp is July 27th to the 31st. So it's that last full week in July. It goes from 9 to 11:30 every morning. Yeah,
Great.
that's when it is.
And then the following Sunday, which is August 2nd, we will do a celebration of Goat Camp during the 11:10 worship, where all of the kids, depending on their station, will participate in some way with worship. I know my group, we will be making the communion bread and filling the cups for communion.
Hmm.
And a couple of the other groups will have roles in.
Yeah, the dance group, they'll learn a dance all week and use it to lead worship during the offertory. We often have the sports kids help pass out bulletins. The STEM kids are often involved somehow with running the soundboard or helping out in other ways. Again, the whole week is built around how do we use our abilities to glorify God, and one way is to help lead worship. And so the kids do a wonderful, wonderful job as they step into that role on Sunday.
That's great. It's really a great camp, and I hope that you learn something new about Go Camp and that you're excited to be involved in whatever way that that might look for you. We are always welcoming those who can't be here during camp to help in other ways from home, whether it be packing up snacks or helping to cut some things out. And then also, please know that we will have wish list items of things that you could donate to help us run camp, craft supplies, snack supplies, things like that, coming out this Sunday. So if you like to help in that way, that will be available this week as well. If you have any questions about Goat Camp or about any of the other summer events happening, we are at the church every day. But Goat Camp specifically, you can come find one of us and we can answer any questions. But we'll hope to see you and hope to have you involved in all of these fun things that we have going on this summer. All right, have a great week.